Welcome to another episode of Astral Auto Repairs. Can you dig it? Yeah. Alright, guys and girls, we have a 2000 2000 Mazda MPV. I've been working on so many cars, working on 20 cars a day. Some of you will get that joke, and some of you won't. If you want to know what that joke meant, you gotta subscribe to keep up with our channel. All right, well, check out the band series. That'll tell you. Anyway, customers complaint: check engine light in the state of North Carolina or parts of the. Check this out: parts of the state of North Carolina. If your check engine light is on, you cannot get it inspected. Hence, you cannot get it registered. All right, so you're running around with fake tags and all. So, and actually, there's one county here, as far as I know, it's called Halifax County, that it doesn't matter. It's just safety, even if the newer vehicles, and that's pretty cool. Man, I didn't know that. But it's all about the money, right? All right, so let's grab our Actron and check out what this code is on for. All right, we'll be right back. All right, here we go. Got our Actron hooked up. The DLC is located up under the dashboard, right there, to the left of the steering column. Also, if you're using a different diagnostic equipment, you got two. You got the original one located right there. All right, but we're going on the one in here. All right, so let's get this key turned on. Okay, and let's go Diagnostic Codes, read codes. Wait, something wrong with that CD player. All right. P0051. And if you're paying attention and following our videos, you see that we already did a video on this, so go check that out if this is one of your codes up there. The next one is P0174, Bank 2 System 2 Lean. Alright, what I'm going to do to make this, and check this out guys, this is cool right here. Get yourself one of these Actrons. They're not this close, you got about $170 something right now. But you see that right there? Code. On this one, you hit Code Connect, and it tells you the what the most frequent fixes for that code on this vehicle. Replace intake manifold gasket. Ouch. Frequent reported fixes: replace PCV holes, replace exhaust manifold. Dang it! Replace intake plenum gasket. Dang it! Replace mass airflow sensor. No, that's not good right there. And here's one interesting right here: replace the oxygen sensor, because we do have a code for the oxygen sensor. And what I'm gonna and that can definitely trigger that code off of there. So let's go back. But all right, let me set the camera up, and I'm gonna explain to you what's going on. All right, be right back. All right, P0174. System 2 Lean, Bank 2. I'm going to show you what that means in a minute. But pretty much, this is what it is. If I'm the oxygen sensor, what I'm doing, and that's what it does, it senses hydrocarbons and carbon monoxide. You don't need to know the terms of that. Just, it's sensing the junk coming out the engine. So the exhaust manifold is right here. And it's hitting me with all these fumes. Now, I'm letting the computer know, hey, whether I got too much gas coming on me, or there's too much air coming on me. And if too much gas is coming on me, well, in this case, it's too much air. If too much air is coming on me, I'm gonna let that computer know. And what the computer know is it's gonna start richening up the system. It's giving it more gas. It's gonna give it more gas. It's got a range from 0 till about 34. Now, if that computer is richening it up, and I'm saying, wait a minute, I need more gas. There's too much air coming in. Once it hits 34, it can't go no more. I'm gonna trigger that check engine light. So y'all gotta fix me, because my man down there getting too much air. That's exactly how it goes, and vice versa. if I'm getting too much gas, hey, I'm getting too much gas, it's killing me. The fumes are killing me. I need you to get more air in here. So the computer, now from that 0 mark, it goes from 0 down to the negative numbers, down to negative 34. And once it reaches negative 34 and it can't go no more, and I still need more air, hit the check engine light, tell the mechanic or whoever owns the car, you better fix me. That's the best scenario, the easiest scenario of understanding it. And once you understand that, once you put it in that frame, it helps you to easily diagnose the car. Now, let's get back to this car. Now on the Mazda, bank 1 is over there, bank 2 is over here. Now it's saying, and this is the bad part, the computer's saying just over here is getting too lean. It's too lean. I got too much air. Now if you look at the other video, we did have a bad heater circuit over here on this O2 sensor, so that's a good possibility, but I'm gonna eliminate that right now, because I'm gonna go on the assumption that if you're watching this video, your O2 sensor is good. You don't have a code for the O2 sensor. Now what you want to do, and this is kind of cool, guys, you gotta check this out. Did you know that over here on bank, you can have this oil cap here loose, or the dipstick. Now check this out. You pull out the dipstick, and that's these dipsticks here. They got that O-ring on there. If the O-ring is worn, anything that's on this side of the engine that has an air leak can be causing that code. If you notice right here, look at this valve cover. So what you gotta do is go around, and you gotta check all the hoses and all. And this one looks see, now that's it's in there, but I'm wondering if it's sucking in too much air, if that's too loose, because that's like really soft. So that's definitely a possibility right there. And at this point right now, what you want to do, get you a small little clamp and just clamp that off, just to be on the safe side. And other than that, I don't see no more anything can be. Now this is where it gets complicated, guys, because now it could be the intake, it could be a lot of other things. So the first thing you want to do, if you had your code reader, let's go back in here, and what we're going to do is start the vehicle up, and get your scanner, and what we're going to do is gotta make sure the car is warmed up. The car's not warmed up and all. So let's warm this car up, and we'll be right back. Alright, our temperature's warmed up, and what we're gonna do is go over here and dang it, MPV. How did it lose track? What the heck, man? Now it's gonna go out on me? Alright, diagnosis, go back to there, enter. Okay, not caring about the codes. What we're gonna do is go into data stream, vehicle data. Okay, now what we're gonna go for is the fuel trims. Now the fuel trims is what I was telling you about earlier. That's the computer either richening up the system or leaning it out, giving it more air. And here we go right here, fuel trim, long-term fuel trim. Now it looks actually 1 and 2 is a little bit on the rich side. Now I'm surprised this light should be on, and just like I said, because I mean, it should, because it's not that high at 10%. That's not that bad at all. But it also could be because of that O2 sensor. So let's scroll down and make sure, let's see which any. There's the short term. Okay, so we're gonna go back up here. 10.2 on both actually, and that's not bad at all. Now, if that thing was higher, I'd be concerned. But right now, we do have that O2 sensor code. But I gotta look at this. I'm trying to diagnose this and pretend that the O2 sensor is good for you guys who's looking at this. So let's shut this off. And let's go back out here. Let's take this key out. When you get a code like that, guys, and that number is up again, you want to make sure. Oh man, I got both of them at 10%, so I want to make sure all the vacuum hoses. You got to go around, make sure, and especially this right here, this breather tube. Want to make sure that there's no cracks in it anywhere. Vacuum hoses are good. Everything is good. Now, let me set this camera up, and I gotta talk to you about something. Be right back. Okay, if you go around the vehicle and you check all the hoses, and all your hoses and everything is good, and you can't I always think visualization is number one, is key. And if you can't find nothing, you're going to have to do a smoke test. Now, from what I understand now, there's a lot of smoke machines out there that are inexpensive, and I've seen a lot of people make their own. And if you don't, take it to a repair shop, have them do a smoke test, a thorough smoke test, and let you know everywhere it could be leaking. At 10.2%, it's going to be a little bit. But I can't do that right now because smoke test, we do charge $60. And I can't do that because I know this O2 sensor, because I got that O2 sensor code, and I know that's bad. And that's on bank 2 also. I know that's got to be replaced first. So I can't step into that realm yet. Once we change the O2 sensor, clear the codes out, the customer will drive the car. If that 174 comes back, I already know now I'm going to have to do a smoke test. And according to that code connect, probably an intake manifold gasket. And go from there. I hope this video helps. Again, gotta check your vacuum hoses, the oil cap, the dipstick. Check all that where air can come into. It doesn't necessarily have to be an actual vacuum hose. It could be one of those. All right. This is Timmy from Astro Auto Repairs. You have any questions on this, on P0174, 171? Any kind of questions on that? For this one, put in the comments below. But any other questions, you can email me at tim@astroautorepairs.com. Guys, girls, it's Timmy from Astro Auto Repairs. If we can't repair it, nobody can. Take it easy.